Balonu bịawa ụmụnne m n'ikpe nke tata nwa ọ pụrụ iche maka na gịnị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ejikwa isi ya akụ ekwe. Hey, unu ga-abịazi ka unu n'ọnụ ndị ọkaikpe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebe ha nọ wee kwuo ha sị na onwe edo onye ọkaikpe ga-emenwu ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mere n'ikpe taa maka na ọ kwuru chim ka o si aza ajụjụ maka o si ekwu. Hey, ntị m ọ bụ sọ m ga-ene n'ife onyonyo anụnwa cha kwalị maka na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gosi n'eziokwu n'ọla ya na-akpọrọ ya ka ọ bụ. Unu ga-ege ntị ka unu nuzi maka na ọ bago ya bụ defense a na-ekwu okwu ya kemgbe ọ baa na ya bụ defense. Ngwa ka anyị nene ife onyonyo a ka anyị fụzi ife ndị akwụ n'ife onyonyo anụnwa. Hey!
And the crowning glory of it was that he put up a very good defense of himself, even though he was concentrating on the objections raised to the jurisdiction of the court. On that note, the court adjourned for further hearing to 7th of November, when the court expects that he will enter a full defense. Well, having said that, I know a lot of people have raised questions and eyebrows about the propriety of MaazI Nnamdi Kanu representing himself. It is his decision to make. He has the right under the Constitution to defend himself, and this case being politically charged, I think the idea or the notion that this is a normal criminal case has to be dispensed with. This is a normal criminal case at all. If you want to understand the complexity of this case and the true political dimensions to which you think of the case of Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Obafemi Awolowo, Mahatma Gandhi, these cases were all politically tinged cases masquerading as criminal prosecutions. And these great men I mentioned, at some point in their struggle, at some point in their travail imposed on them by the state, they took the podium and defended themselves. So a politically charged case often comes with some unusual dimensions like this. So because, why? The reason is simple. Lawyers are restricted to very narrow wiggle room when they are doing a case, and that narrow wiggle room can be inimical, can be prejudicial to the interest of the client. When the case has a political dimension to it, that thing needs to be out there. That limitation we have is not expected of the defendant himself. So a lot of times, the defendant himself will make the best defense of his case at that very point in time. That does not obviate the fact that the presence of a lawyer in a case is always better. But in certain circumstances, there are exceptions, and the exception is, this one is one of the major exceptions. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
We are finishing court today, and today my opinion still maintains that there are some thresholds that needed, that the court needs to clarify to enable him to enter defense. Because it's talking about entering defense. You're asking to enter defense. So entering defense of what? What is the entering defense? Defense of what? So that is the key. Because the defense is said that you should enter. There must be a law. There must be a charge. Since there is no law, there is no charge. What defense is he going to enter? But the law, my law says procedural that he's going to, it's not as if that MaazI Nnamdi doesn't have a case, that he wants to hear it at the end of the trial, so that he would like MaazI Nnamdi to enter defense and explain some certain things. So we are going to go back as consultants to him, to look at it, to read it, and also offer the address. The matter has been adjusted Friday 7th of November for continuation. Thank you very much. My love helps us.
You know they get both the fling and the number one in myself.
Oh, this thing is just one thing.
Oh yeah. So let's go. Let's go.
My Lord has adjourned the matter to 7th of July, the 7th of November for now to open his defense or to close his right of defense. So we are going back to the drawing board, go back to office, look at it and offer our advice as consultants. But having said that, the issue of talking to the press also came up, and they said no, the right to address the press is a fundamental right. Because once we fail to address the press and tell the press they